Welcome back to Dollars and Cents with Lindsey and Dennis. The last few episodes we've talked about small business retirement plan options. Our first episode talked about the questions that you should be asking as a small business owner, trying to navigate what type of plan is the best fit for you. Today we're going to talk about one of our favorites, the solo 401k.
That's right, Lindsay. The solo 401k has been around since 2001. It's a really great option, especially for people who postpone putting away money for retirement, because you're allowed to take a large chunk of your money. You can do $66,000 per year, plus once you're age 50, there's a catch-up provision for $7,500 per year. So really you can sock away a lot of money for you and your spouse.
Correct. Yeah, it's important to know that for a solo 401k, the only people that can qualify for this plans are yourself and your spouse. There's nobody else that's eligible to be part of this plan. It is less complicated and pretty easy to set up compared to some of the other options out there. And the nice thing about a 401k plan, which we talked about in some of the other episodes, is it can offer loans.
Right. So who's eligible for a 401k plan or solo 401k plan?
A sole proprietor, or an LLC, or a partnership or a corporation that has one individual and just their spouse.
Do they have to file a 5500 form?
They do. If their assets are over $250,000 in the plan, then yes, they do have to file annually. But again, it might take you some time to get caught up to that $250,000 plan limit before you need to file. So you have a few years ahead of you without needing to worry about filing.
Right. And for those of you who are interested in Roth IRAs but maybe don't qualify because you make too much money, you can add a Roth feature to the 401k plan. I'm a big fan of doing some of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Tax planning is an important part of retirement planning. So being able to pay some of those taxes now will help you in the long run so that all these withdrawals won't be taxable.
Right. And one of those myths that have been taught for decades is that when you retire, you'll be in a lower tax bracket. And trust me, that's not always true.
Correct. That's going off the assumption too that our tax rates aren't going to increase in the future. You know, it's keeping in mind that that factor is going to likely change too, and we have no control over that.
Right, exactly.
Great. So you're a big advocate of the 401k solo plans, right, Dennis?
I'm a big advocate of putting away money for retirement. End of story. Stop procrastinating.
And we know that there's a lot of options out there. So like we always emphasize at the end of these videos, our best recommendation for you is to seek financial advice from a financial professional. Our information is below if we can help with any further questions. Until next time.
I couldn't have said it better.